Hello. Right. Good morning. Namaste. Namaskar. Uh, Hello, everyone. My name is Raja, Dr. Raja Butter. I'm so honored to be here today to be present with you to commemorate this horrendous milestone that I think none of us would want to be here. But I am honored to be here in community with you all. I'm a Pandit and I'm one of the steering committee members for the new Hindus for Human Rights faith-based initiative called Samadarshini. Samadarshini will bring our community programming that is faith-based and liberatory so that with the guidance of priests and practitioners, we can learn to build and live in a Hinduism that sees all of us as equitable and accessible and removing some of the barriers that have been built over the last couple of centuries. The context for today's vigil, October 7th, is the second anniversary of the harm that's been done and the continued genocide of the Palestinian people. Currently, at least 60,000 and many more are dead, and why we need to be able to be here to honor this moment. It is one of my favorite quotes says that take time to honor the dead and fight like hell for the living. And that's what we're here to do today. We're going to both commemorate those that we have lost, unfortunately, but also ensure that we are not going to take this any longer and that the power of our faith will allow us to create space for us to be liberatory together, because that is the only thing that's always been able to be liberatory in our world is us coming together. I'm so honored to introduce to you and welcome to our spaces our Palestinian colleague and human rights activist, Rasha Abdel Latif, to share from your perspective as we start off this commemoration today.
Thank you, Dr. Raja. Good morning and good evening to you all. First, I want to thank the organizers for this event and for inviting me to speak today. It's truly an honor to be here with you, but it's also very hard. Writing these words was difficult. I turned to my father. He's 88 years old, a survivor of the Nakba, Naksa, as well as many massacres like Deir Yassin, which is very close to his home, with a martyred brother, imprisoned nephews, and a family house older than 800 years. He has truly lived through every chapter of the Palestinian struggle. When I asked him to help me with my remarks, he said, "There's too much to say, Rasha. We could write books describing our culture, our heritage, our struggle as the Palestinian people, and the impact that these events have left on us, let alone the books describing the history." And he's right. Today marks 2 years since the horrifying genocide in Gaza on October 7, 2023, a moment that changed so many lives and continues to ripple through our hearts. But this tragedy is part of a much longer history, over 77 years of occupation and injustice. I won't speak long because honestly, I am still speechless. What can I say to a room that already understands the depth of suffering and the urgency of solidarity? I'm grateful to be here with all of you, people of many beliefs and backgrounds, standing together not because we share the same faith, but because we share unwavering values, compassion, justice, and human dignity. The past years have revealed many truths. The global awakening and the increasing awareness of the Palestinian cause have brought Palestine into the international consciousness in a way we hadn't seen before. The control of the narrative by the Israeli state worldwide has been exposed, revealing the double standards of the West when it comes to everything to break siege for countries, when it comes to freedom and justice. We've seen communities cross continents and risk everything to break sieges for countries they only heard about 2 years ago, demonstrating a powerful sense of solidarity. This recent genocide has also shown us how even close relationships can be tested. Some friends and family have been lost because we hold different values. Yet, throughout this, we've also formed new friendships and alliances grounded in shared principles and hope. We've distinguished clearly between Judaism and Zionism, reaffirming the shared suffering of Muslims and Christians, Palestinians, and condemned the silence of many governments. In response, the voices of ordinary people are rising worldwide, demanding justice and calling for freedom with chants like "No justice, no peace." From the river to the sea, Palestine will be free. Artists, journalists, children whose lives were taken, but whose legacies continue through us. And in every child born, there is a seed of hope that silence is a crime and justice will prevail. That's perhaps the most powerful truth. Even at our lowest points, gatherings like this remind us that love, justice, and truth still unite us. And we believe that it's always darkest before the dawn. We know the dawn is coming, and we will rise again. Thank you for being here. Thank you for remembering. And I look forward to seeing you all soon in a free Palestine.
Thank you so much, Russia. That was beautiful. I appreciate the grounding for why this is so important to be able to make sure that we are centering this work not just in a theoretical or even philosophical context, but a real life context and the heart and compassion that's really important. I'd love to invite us to now engage in a 66-second moment of silence to honor the 66,000 plus folks that have been murdered in the last 2 years. I will do a timer and then I will just ask us to come back and I'll invite us back. So please feel free to get comfortable. Take a deep breath with me and then we'll get started. Breathe in, breathe out. Thank you. Please take a deep breath. Breathe out. So as we were thinking about what to do to commemorate this space as we honor 66 minutes of the 66,000 folks who went, we know that that is not enough, but we felt like there was something, we had to do something and to be able to figure out how do we um, engage in changing the narrative, as Russia talked about, and some other folks, right? And to think about how do we change the energy. I believe, and particularly from my spiritual tradition as a Hindu and a practicing Buddhist, the energy is simply just energy, and what we add to it is what makes it positive or negative. And so, our collective space here is to be able to figure out going beyond thoughts and prayers, but really trying to transform energy in the world into the Palestinian Liberation Front that has really become a metaphor for the liberation for all of us in so many different ways over the last couple of years, but even the last couple of decades. And so I wanted to just come up with a couple of different meditations. I've come up with a couple of different prayers, and I'll pop them into the chat box if you want to share with me. They're in English transliteration, so hopefully they're a little easier for folks to follow along. I'll go as slow as I can. I tend to speak pretty fast, but we're going to do each of these, and I'll add each of them into the chat box as we go through, and it'll take us about the full 66 minutes or so. Um, and we're going to do each chant 11 times. And why 11? Because in the Hindu tradition, 11 is a sacred number. 11 is the 11 Rudras. The Rudra, the Shiva, is the god of destruction, death, and liberation. And liberation more from the earthly sense to the divine sense. And so thinking about, as we think about liberation, what better god to invoke than Rudra himself, who's the god both of anger and compassion. Um, but also it represents the 11 vital organs that are part of our human body and in the Hindu anatomy systems. As we think about the fullness of Hindu liberation for us of all people, how do we embody what is a liberatory person mean, and how do we send out that energy into people? And then also the fact that there are the feminine energy, the goddess mantra, she also has 11 aspects that create the complete of the feminine energy that is the source of creation. And so we're going to do each of the mantras 11 times, each of the chants 11 times. And I'm going to ask you to just join along with me as much as you can. And I will try to keep count on my side. If I skip one or two, please forgive me. And we'll go from there. First, I wanted to start with a Buddhist mantra. I am a follower of Thich Nhat Hanh, who comes from a Vietnamese Zen Buddhist tradition. And he talks about gathas, these prayers that help us think about engaging in our presence. And so as we think about our um, Palestinian siblings and family that are suffering, I wanted to offer a very simple English mantra, English gata, that we'll offer 11 times. And really just along with our breathing in Vietnamese and Buddhism, the focusing on a breathing, because that is the source of life. It is also the only thing in life. We spend so much time worrying about life, and yet it is breathing that's really critical as we think about being mindful of our own breath. We allow for the liberation process to also take place. So as we think about breathing in, breathing out, think about the Palestinian people and helping them make sure that they were able to live another day, and to make sure that there's an end to this genocide that is unnecessary and harmful. Breathe in, breathing in. I notice the interior being of our suffering. Breathing out, I commit to acting for justice. Breathing in, I notice the interbeing of our suffering. Breathing out, I commit to acting for justice. Breathing in, I notice the interbeing of our suffering. Breathing out, I commit to acting for justice. Breathing in, I notice the interbeing of our suffering. Breathing out, I commit to acting for justice. Breathing in, I notice the interbeing of our suffering. Breathing out, I commit to acting for justice. Breathing in, I notice the interbeing of our suffering. Breathing out, I commit to acting for justice. Breathing in, I notice the interbeing of our suffering. Breathing out, I commit to acting for justice. Breathing in, I notice of our suffering. Breathing out, I commit to acting for justice. Breathing in, I notice the interbeing of our suffering. Breathing out, I commit to acting for justice. Breathing in, I notice the interbeing of our suffering. Breathing out, I commit to acting for justice. And this idea of interbeing says that we are all interconnected. And so as we think about our own breathing, the more we're able to be present to our own breathing, we bring life and energy to other people and other beings in the world. Then I wanted to start with another mantra, one of my favorite Hindu Sanskrit mantras, that says Samastaloka Sukhino Bhavantu. And you'll see this written a couple of different times. Sometimes it says Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. I prefer the Samastaloka because it recognizes that Samasta means all, Loka means worlds, Sukhino with joy and peace and contentment, may they be, right? And so rather than saying may every being in this world be at peace, we say, may all beings in all worlds be at peace. And so really recognize that we are part of a much larger constellation of existence. So if you can go ahead and join me in that as well. I'll start with the chanting of Om first, and then we'll go into Samastaloka Sukhino Bhavantu 11 times. Om. Samastaloka Sukhino Bhavantu. 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 And so as we think about, I was trying to figure out ways to bring different energies into this space. So as we think about sending out positive energy to the world, I wanted to also share another Buddhist mantra. This more comes from the Tibetan tradition called the Green Tara mantra. And Tara is the goddess of death and resilience and liberation. And she is someone that makes she's a transformer. She takes fear and transforms it into ash. And so literally the Baya means fear. Basmin Kuru Swaha says, may you transform my fear into ashes. May I kind of emerge resilient. May we emerge as a community resilient and liberated. And so I thought that was an appropriate mantra for us to bring in these different energies. And so we'll go through this 11 times as well. Om Tare Tuttare Ture Payapasmin Kuru Swaha. Om Tare Tutture Ture Bhayapasmin Kuru Swaha. Om Tare Tutture Ture Bhayapasmin Kuru Swaha. Om Tare Tutture Ture Bhayapasmin Kuru Swaha. Om Tare Tuttare 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 Ture भयभस्मिन् कुरु स्वाहा। ॐ तारे तुरे भयभस्मिन् कुरु स्वाहा। ॐ तारे तुरे भयभस्मिन् कुरु स्वाहा. I'm going to put in a description of who she is, this green Tara. She's associated with stopping warfare by removing the hate and anger that drive violence, as well as dissolving fear like war by disintegrating them to ash. I thought that felt pretty powerful for us. I wanted to bring another goddess into this energy. Shakti is important as we have just finished Navaratri, the 9 days of the goddess. Um, and so I'm going to invite this is one of my favorite mantras, Ye Devim Sarvabhuteshu Shanti Rupen Samstha Namastasya 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 Namo Namaha. This really says the divine feminine energy that encompasses the entire universe in the form of peace, in the form of justice. I call to you, Namaste, Namaste, Namaste. I call to you multiple times in celebration that we have achieved liberation and community together. Ya Devim Sarvabhuteshu Shantirupena Samstita Namastasye 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 Namo Namaha. Ya Devim Sarvabhuteshu Shantirupena Samstita Namastasye 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 Namo Namaha. Ya Devim Sarvabhuteshu Rupena Samstha Namastasye 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 Namo Namaha. Ya Devim Sarvabhuteshu Shantirupena Samstita Namastasye 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 Namo Namaha. Ya Devim Sarvabhuteshu Shantirupena Samstita Namastasye 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 Namo Namaha. Ya Devim Sarvabhuteshu Shantirupena Samstita Namastasye 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 Namo Namaha. Ya Devim Sarvabhuteshu Shantirupena Samstita Namastasye 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 Namo Namaha. Ya Devim Sarvabhuteshu Shantirupena Samstita Namastasye 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 Namo Namaha. Ya Devim Sarvabhuteshu Shantirupena Samstita Namastasye 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 Namo Namaha. Ya Devim Sarvabhuteshu Shantirupena Samstita Namastasye 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 Namo Namaha. So I'd like to do a similar mantra, the same thing, but talk about Shakti, the goddess of strength and wisdom. And so we'll do this 11 times as well. या देवीं सर्वभूतेषु शक्तिरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः या देवीं सर्वभूतेषु शक्तिरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै नमस्तस्यै नमो नमः या देवीं सर्वभूतेषु शान्तिशक्तिरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः या देवीं सर्वभूतेषु शक्तिरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः या देवीं सर्वभूतेषु शक्तिरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः या देवीं सर्वभूतेषु शक्तिरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः या देवीं सर्वभूतेषु शक्तिरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः या देवीं सर्वभूतेषु शक्तिरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः या देवीं सर्वभूतेषु शक्तिरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः या देवीं सर्वभूतेषु शक्तिरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः या देवीं सर्वभूतेषु शक्तिरूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः The third of these prayers that I'd like to do is Yadevim Sarabhusu Swatantra Rupena Samstita, which means liberation and freedom. Tantra. Om Yadevim Sarvabhuteshu Swatantra Samstita नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः या देवीं सर्वभूतेषु स्वतन्त्ररूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः या देवीं सर्वभूतेषु स्वतन्त्ररूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः या देवीं सर्वभूतेषु स्वतन्त्ररूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः या देवीं सर्वभूतेषु स्वतन्त्ररूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः। या देवीं सर्वभूतेषु स्वतन्त्ररूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः। या देवीं सर्वभूतेषु स्वतन्त्ररूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः। या देवीं सर्वभूतेषु स्वतन्त्ररूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः। या देवीं सर्वभूतेषु स्वतन्त्ररूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः। या देवीं सर्वभूतेषु स्वतन्त्ररूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः। या देवीं सर्वभूतेषु स्वतन्त्ररूपेण संस्थिता नमस्तस्यै 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 नमो नमः। Now we're going to bring in Krishna. In the Hindu tradition, Krishna is also just another name for the divine. And so this particular mantra is also one of my favorites. It really says, I bow down to, I honor, and I think about Krishna and Govinda, the one who protects the cow, the one who protects the people, one who's able to destroy all evils in the world, um, and one who's able to destroy suffering. So the Pranata Klesha Nashaya, who is able to, just by thinking of him, destroy all suffering in the world. And so as we think about the Palestinian people, we're going to offer 11 prayers of this mantra into the space. So, Om Krishnaya Govindaya Haraye Paramatmane Pranatakleshanashaya Govindaya Namo Namaha. 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 Krishnaya Govindaya
हरये परमात्मने प्रणतक्लेशनाशाय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः।
It's one of my favorite mantras. I also wanted to then bring in another mantra. Let's go here. This one we're going to do 21 times, a larger mantra. And so 21 is also an auspicious number. It's about bringing in peace to not just certain people, but to say, may the entire universe be peace. May all beings have peace, justice, basic resources, agency, and the ability to define their own time and space, and to be able to live in their own homes, and to feel nourished by the land they have tilled for thousands of years.
ॐ सर्वेषां स्वस्तिर्भवतु, सर्वेषां शान्तिर्भवतु, सर्वेषां पूर्णं भवतु, सर्वेषां मङ्गलं भवतु। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। ॐ सर्वेषां स्वस्तिर्भवतु, सर्वेषां शान्तिर्भवतु, सर्वेषां पूर्णं भवतु, सर्वेषां मङ्गलं भवतु। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। ॐ सर्वेषां स्वस्तिर्भवतु, सर्वेषां सर्वेषां पूर्णं भवतु, सर्वेषां मङ्गलं भवतु। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। ॐ सर्वेषां स्वस्तिर्भवतु, सर्वेषां मङ्गलं शान्तिर्भवतु, सर्वेषां पूर्णं भवतु, सर्वेषां मङ्गलं भवतु। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। ॐ सर्वेषां स्वस्तिर्भवतु, सर्वेषां शान्तिर्भवतु, सर्वेषां पूर्णं भवतु, सर्वेषां मङ्गलं भवतु। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। ॐ सर्वेषां स्वस्तिर्भवतु, सर्वेषां शान्तिर्भवतु, सर्वेषां पूर्णं भवतु, सर्वेषां मङ्गलं भवतु। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। ॐ सर्वेषां स्वस्तिर्भवतु, सर्वेषां शान्तिर्भवतु, सर्वेषां पूर्णं भवतु, सर्वेषां मङ्गलं भवतु। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। ॐ सर्वेषां स्वस्तिर्भवतु, सर्वेषां शान्तिर्भवतु, सर्वेषां पूर्णं भवतु, सर्वेषां मङ्गलं भवतु। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। ॐ सर्वेषां स्वस्तिर्भवतु, सर्वेषां शान्तिर्भवतु, सर्वेषां पूर्णं भवतु, सर्वेषां मङ्गलं भवतु। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। ॐ सर्वेषां स्वस्तिर्भवतु, सर्वेषां शान्तिर्भवतु, सर्वेषां पूर्णं भवतु, सर्वेषां मङ्गलं भवतु। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। ॐ सर्वेषां स्वस्तिर्भवतु, सर्वेषां शान्तिर्भवतु, सर्वेषां पूर्णं भवतु, सर्वेषां मङ्गलं भवतु। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। ॐ सर्वेषां स्वस्तिर्भवतु, सर्वेषां शान्तिर्भवतु, सर्वेषां पूर्णं भवतु, सर्वेषां मङ्गलं भवतु। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। ॐ सर्वेषां स्वस्तिर्भवतु, सर्वेषां शान्तिर्भवतु, सर्वेषां पूर्णं भवतु। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। ॐ सर्वेषां स्वस्तिर्भवतु, शान्तिर्भवतु, सर्वेषां पूर्णं भवतु, सर्वेषां मङ्गलं भवतु। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। ॐ सर्वेषां स्वस्तिर्भवतु, सर्वेषां शान्तिर्भवतु, सर्वेषां पूर्णं भवतु, सर्वेषां मङ्गलं भवतु। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। ॐ सर्वेषां स्वस्तिर्भवतु, सर्वेषां शान्तिर्भवतु, सर्वेषां पूर्णं भवतु, सर्वेषां मङ्गलं भवतु। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। ॐ सर्वेषां स्वस्तिर्भवतु सर्वेषां शान्तिर्भवतु सर्वेषां पूर्णं भवतु सर्वेषां मङ्गलं भवतु ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः ॐ सर्वेषां स्वस्तिर्भवतु सर्वेषां शान्तिर्भवतु सर्वेषां पूर्णं भवतु सर्वेषां मङ्गलं भवतु ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः ॐ सर्वेषां स्वस्तिर्भवतु सर्वेषां शान्तिर्भवतु सर्वेषां पूर्णं भवतु सर्वेषां मङ्गलं भवतु ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः ॐ सर्वेषां स्वस्तिर्भवतु सर्वेषां शान्तिर्भवतु सर्वेषां पूर्णं भवतु सर्वेषां मङ्गलं भवतु ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः ॐ सर्वेषां स्वस्तिर्भवतु सर्वेषां शान्तिर्भवतु सर्वेषां पूर्णं भवतु सर्वेषां मङ्गलं भवतु ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्ति
Now I'm going to ask us to chant this next mantra called Sarve Jana Sukhino Bhavantu. That means may all people be at peace. And we can also say Palestine Jana Sukhino Bhavantu. May the people of Palestine be at peace. So we can rotate back and forth through those for the next 15 minutes or so until we get to the end of the session. I'll invite Rashaji to come back to wrap this up. Om Sarve Jana Sukhino Bhavantu. Palestine Jana Sukhino Bhavantu. 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 Sarve Jana Sukhino Bhavantu. Palestine Jana Sukhino Bhavantu.
सर्वे जना सुखिनो भवन्तु Palestine जना सुखिनो भवन्तु 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 सर्वे जना सुखिनो भवन्तु Palestine jana sukino bhavantu. Sarve jana sukino bhavantu. 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 Palestine jana bhavantu. Sarve jana sukino bhavantu. Palestine jana sukino 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 bhavantu. Sarve jana sukino bhavantu. Sukino bhavantu. Sarve jana sukino bhavantu. Palestine jana 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 Sukhino Bhavantu. Sarve Jana Sukhino 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 Bhavantu. Palestine Jana Sukhino Bhavantu. Om Sarve Jana Sukhino Bhavantu. Palestine Jana Sukhino Bhavantu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. We just completed 108, which is an auspicious full cycle of mantras of this meditation. I'm grateful for this opportunity to be here. Thank you so much. I'm going to pass it over to Russia to wrap us up.
Thank you, Dr. J. As you said, may all the beings be at peace. May all the beings in Palestine be at peace. Thank you so much. This was really grounding and it spoke to our hearts. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone, for being with us. And please keep your prayers and thoughts with the Palestinian people. Thank you so much.